The following stream contains mature content and subject matter. Viewer discretion is advised.
Ooh, live as a wire. Hello, everyone. Welcome to episode 2, episode 1, part 1 of Changeling the Dreaming Stained Glass. My name is Maddox, your ever magnanimous storyteller, and joining me is a cast.
Hi, everybody. I am Mama McStabber, and tonight I am playing Priscilla Rowland, who is also known as Esmeralda the Aishu.
Hey, everyone. I'm Evie Eternal. And I'm playing as Melody Rockwell, also known as Embra the Sheed.
Hi everyone, I'm Cozy Core or Unconscious Celestial in chat, and I am playing Eva Oakley / Rayvery the Satyr.
I am June fucking Von Esch. I am playing Honeybuddy Swift, your red cap.
Wow, what a tail end to go off on. Hi everybody, I'm the Rodno Sarkhan, and I get to play Oscar Holst, otherwise known as Sir Ridari Manticore's Bane, the Troll.
And I'm Merriward, and I am playing Agatha Marsh, who is probably going to find out sometime tonight that she is Agarika the Slua.
All that and more. Discoveries abound in Changeling the Dreaming. So, when last we were so rudely interrupted by many gremlins, and Aishu suddenly got a wild urge to leave her home.
Right in the middle of a story, too. And she literally, stops mid-statement to Vincent. Fuck.
What?
Care to go for a walk?
Where are we going? And he'll
I have no idea. Let's find out.
He'll do a half step to get in line with you and then follow along.
She actually is going to take the Silver Path to wherever she needs to go.
Oh, so you're going through the freehold then.
Yep. So she's going to go through the freehold, and she is going to grab her chimerical cutlass because she doesn't know what she's walking into.
Mm-hmm.
She will grab that and strap it on, and then take his hand and walk him right to the Silver Path from her freehold.
Jolie will also look after you and say, "Am I coming too?"
Hold down the fort.
I mean, I don't have hands, but I'll try.
Okay, do your best.
You two lovebirds have fun. Don't kill anyone I wouldn't. And then he walks off. And Vincent squeezes your hand, but then turns to look back at Jolie's comment.
Okay, now once we get on the path, there's no looking back.
Of course not.
Of course not. Let's go.
I may be a fool, but I'm not an idiot. And this time, the Silver Path stretches out you smell the ocean, but it's like you're on a sandbar. and either side is the water.
Mm.
But the sand goes on and on and on. It is peaceful. You see some chimera off on the edges of the path. Not all of them belong in the water, but chimera. The dreaming seems not calm, but
Yeah,
not.
is it ever really calm? I mean, come on.
There are some places that are so calm it's frightening.
Yeah.
But in this instance, the dreaming is far more slowed. I won't say chill, but slowed.
It's
Things are
not
still-
as agitated.
Yeah, things are still happening. There's
Mhm.
still motion and movement,
Mm-hmm.
but it's a motion of liquid more than of lightning.
Mm-hmm. Got
That's
it.
jagged, but still flowing.
Mm. This feels better.
It's certainly reflecting a lot less stress, which is the biggest benefit, I'd say.
Yeah. She's actually going to kick off her shoes, since the silver path is basically like a sandbar,
Mhm.
and she's going to walk barefoot on it. She loves the feel of sand on her feet.
It's soft sand, not too
Mhm.
hot, not too cold.
Mm-hmm.
And you can see the border of this bar is just a little bit away from the actual Silver Path border,
Mm-hmm.
which you, of course, know is a very thin line on either side of the Silver Path.
Mm-hmm.
Its job is to uphold promises and oaths long forged.
Yes.
Protections are applied to all that travel the path. They are not to be harried or hassled or accosted in any way
Mm-hmm.
unless they cross. Then they forego those protections, and anything can happen.
Right.
By the same token, chimera and dreaming creatures cannot simply cross that line themselves to harry you.
Right.
They sacrifice some of their glamour and what they are to cross that border. Trespass must be intentional. There are instances of those crossing the line by accident and living to regret it, of course. But you know that so long as you have a conscious awareness of it,
Mm-hmm.
no harm on this path will come to you or any Kithane that travels it.
And as an Aishu, she knows that you never look back because that's not the way you're going. You look forward to your destination.
Mm-hmm. A high bit of cultural significance to that one. And the Silver Path in this case stretches in a perfectly straight sandbar line.
Perfect. She's going to follow it until she feels she needs to divert.
So far, it feels best to be on the path, but following it as you are.
Okay.
And it is just about when you come to that realization of, oh, keep following, that you see a door on the other end. It is not directly, it is off to the side of the path, but directly on the border, so you are not crossing off of it to enter,
Okay.
if that is what you choose to do. It is a door that you recognize. Fine wooden carvings, dark stain, a well-worn but still very well-maintained shimmering golden door handle. You've seen this door, as many Kithane have.
The Brown Palace.
It is the door to the mountain fortress freehold in the Brown Palace.
She's going to rub her hand along the door.
It is a vastly different type of door from what Killian's freehold structured itself as, and vastly different from what a certain Aileal
Mm-hmm.
had as well. This
What does
one,
she feel when she touches the wood? Because she does have
Patience.
primal.
patience.
Patience.
Patience. It's a fortress. It's meant to be patient.
It's meant to hold. And she says, "This also feels better." And then she takes the handle and turns it and opens the door.
And he will follow shortly behind you. And stepping into the proper freehold, in this instance, you come out into the grand meeting and ballroom.
Mm-hmm.
It is sparsely populated. There's some nobles off in different sections of the room speaking, some just simply sitting enjoying the atmosphere. Because even without a ruler, this freehold is rather gorgeous.
Mm-hmm.
In this case, everything is stone and wood, a classic, almost medieval sort of style and design to it. There is no indication of any one particular house or their signet or symbols. It is seeming to take on a vaguely Tudor-style castle.
And it feels like a communal room.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there
Instead of a pompous throne room. Yes.
There is still the chair. I won't say throne because it's a little small for that.
It's a chair. It's a very important chair, but it's the chair.
Yes, it is the seat with which the freeholder may rule.
Yes.
It currently sits empty, and all the nobles and commoners and everyone have sort of reached a neutral point on it, where a lot of people will stare at the chair, but no one's approaching it. So no one's trying to take the freehold per se. But you know that some red caps have had to scare off a couple pissant knights that didn't know what the fuck they were really thinking they were doing.
Yeah.
But no true drama has arisen from it.
Esmeralda is going to get a really sly grin on her face, and she's going to take her free hand and actually put it over his hand that's holding her other hand. And she's like, "You know, Lord Vincent, if I keep getting drawn to this place, I'm going to need a title."
I would be more than happy to award such for the monumental accomplishments that you have already done.
Don't you dare. Don't you dare.
I was merely recognizing that I have more authority than I initially thought.
Yes, you do, but don't you dare.
No, I would never foist such a responsibility upon you, especially...
Besides, that's technically a downgrade. So...
Well, it wouldn't necessarily take you from your society's structure. It would just be... You'd have honors elsewhere.
And she's looking around to see if there's anything she feels drawn to since she was drawn here.
Here is the right spot. Maybe walking the room in a circle would help.
Okay.
You're at the location, but you're still feeling that weird pinch in the back of your soul.
Okay. Well, I know we're supposed to be here, but I'm not sure for what yet. Let's take a stroll around the room.
We can see if there's anyone who might be able to fill in on something that might be happening we're not aware of. And he slyly, he does it in a way where you can tell you're the only one that notices, but he does bring your hand, the back of your hand up to his lips and give it a quick, gentle kiss. He seems to slowly be getting better with PDA.
Yes, he is.
Slowly. And it is in that situation, dear Esmeralda, that we leave you for a moment. As there is suddenly... Agatha, traffic's not so bad. It's still a bit evening. No, it's evening-ish. I'd say it's probably, by this point, about 5 p.m. Not the worst, but, still somewhat. There's cars, especially downtown.
I mean, it's Denver.
It's Denver. No audience. Both of us are not locals. How could you tell? And a Hummel sits on your dash as you pull up into an available parking space. And here we are.
Friedrich.
Yeah.
What am I walking into?
A hotel.
What? Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, let's get out of the car. I can explain on the way. And he hops back
Okay.
onto your hand.
Yep. Hold my hand out. Lock up the car and everything. Off we go.
Oh, it's pretty nice. Let's see. Probably best if we head inside. I don't think we're going to find what we're looking for out on the sidewalk.
What are we looking for?
Someone like you, or like you, I'd guess.
Okay. Like me.
Yeah, like
Okay.
you or like you.
All right. I don't think that makes any sense, but
It
I've
will
trusted
once
you this far.
it will once we meet them.
Okay.
And thank you for your trust. It is very appreciated.
You have a friendly face, and you were there when everything was very confusing, and you're not a centipede. So that's a plus.
Rather specific, but you are correct. I am not a centipede. I am a porcelain figure.
Before all this happened, I thought that there were like giant buggies in the walls and stuff.
Hmm?
So I'm glad you're not that.
When did
That's
you
all.
think that?
Before like I fell on the floor and passed out.
Oh,
Like I heard them, and I
yeah.
thought for sure when I
You
turned
should
on the tap that
definitely
they'd.
you should definitely talk to someone. That's weird.
Yeah, you're telling me, dude. Um, yeah, weird.
As you enter through the main doors, you are, of course, greeted with the interior of the Brown Palace. It is a lavish hotel slash spa, because, yes, they had to differentiate the two. Couldn't just be a fancy ass hotel. You see incredibly high vaulted ceilings, beautiful, gorgeous light fixtures. You see a spot off on the distance where people can usually set up for afternoon tea. It's far past that point now. But all the same, there are still guests. It is still a hotel and spa. And along with that, there are concierge.
Mhm.
One who walks up to you dressed smartly. He seems relatively young, but not a child. You'd guess mid-20s. And he simply says, hello, welcome to the Brown Palace. May I help you? You seem like you were looking for something.
Yeah.
And
Maybe you can help me.
as your voice reaches out, you see him flinch just for a second.
Yeah, I'm here looking for someone, but I'm not sure who. I'm not exactly sure who I'm looking for.
You're okay, you're looking for someone. Do you maybe have a description?
Friedrich,
Yeah. What?
what do I tell him? Who am I looking for?
And the guy's trying his best not to stare, although he can't quite hear what you're whispering because you're whispering it. And Friedrich looks up at the man, who doesn't seem to be noticing him in the slightest. Shit, what do we do? Pray? Fuck, I'm not sure. And it's at this point, I believe, I can roll a quick die. No, it won't be on Foundry. It's not important enough for that. Ooh, very fun.
Uh-oh.
As you hear, excuse me, young man, she's with me. And you turn to see an elderly woman. She is squat, fairly hefty in her weight, but that's not the right word. It's something close to that. Pudgy, plump. Her ears are one of the first things you notice. Not because they're odd, they're perfectly normal round ears. But the ears are so round that it's obvious they're not naturally that way. Or maybe they are. Her cheeks are rosy, even though she doesn't have that large of a smile on her face. Her face is sunny and bright and welcoming. Even the perm for her hair makes her look really put together and welcoming. She has a simple dress on, seems like it's good for trying to keep the wind out, but not necessarily heat, as things are starting to warm up a bit. And she does have an apron on as well, with a pocket in the front. And she also has clutched between her hands is a small black purse. As she looks up, smiles at you, gives you sort of a conspiratorial wink, and then turns back to the concierge. I was just asking her to help and asked that she meet me here. It's okay. Thank you so much. Oh, yes, yes, ma'am. Of course. Do have a good evening. And he'll turn to you as well. And again,
Thank
as
you.
soon as you like acknowledge him and make eye contact, he winces back just for a second before turning and leaving. And the elderly woman looks up at you. Are
Hello,
you
thank
lost?
you. I am so lost. I can't even begin to tell you how lost I am.
She's more lost than you even know, dear Frau. And the woman looks at the Hummel. I have a couple of you. Hopefully it's a good ones. There are some of us that are pathetic. Oh, I'm sure you're all lovely. And at this point, the Hummel then steps fully around like 180 to look up at you, Agatha. At this point, if it's all right, I think I'm going to go. I have some errands I need to get done.
Yeah, of course. If you got thank you for your help, Friedrich.
Of course. And he
Uh,
pats your thumb as he hops off of your hand. You hear a little clink on the ground, and then he simply turns. Ladies. And then he turns and starts walking towards the door. You're not sure how he's going to open it. But he walks
Oh.
off.
Like I said, I'm so lost and confused. I hope you can help me, ma'am.
I think there's a chance I can.
Oh, good.
Why don't you come with me? And she holds out her arm for you to take.
Thank you. My name's Agatha, by the way.
Oh, that's so funny. Well, it's very good to meet you, Agatha. My name is Doris. It is a pleasure to meet you.
Lovely to meet you.
Here, we're going right through here. And she walks at the pace of an elderly woman until you get to the point that she indicated, which looks like a tunnel to a service entrance, maybe. And then suddenly her posture straightens a little bit more. She picks up her pace and she's walking about the same speed you would be.
Okay.
So you come to a, door with a bar in the middle, push to enter. It looks like it's meant for employees and staff and service entrance stuff. She ignores every warning sign and simply pushes it open. This way.
Okay.
And it's as you step through. First is the sunlight streaming in through tall windows in a room that you couldn't have this much square footage without people being aware of it. You, for however many times you've been to the Brown Palace, you've never seen this room. It is enormous. In the background, through the windows, you can see rolling hills and mountains in the distance that do not look like the Rockies, but they are mountains. And you can tell even just from looking outward that the area that around you is high in the mountains. Everywhere you look out those windows, bright sunlight. Nothing's open, but even just in this room, things smell stronger. But there's no one specific scent that you can point out. But it's medieval and stacked bricks and stone, wooden supports and rafters. Sitting at the back end of the room is a rather simple but somewhat larger wooden chair. It is placed in a way as to observe most of the room. You do see some doors behind it as well. But the elderly woman waits for you to step beside her. She takes a deep breath as she looks around and then points to a bench. That can be where we sit. Looks comfy. And it's just a simple, modern, wooden park-style bench.
Okay.
As
Doris.
Yes, as she sits down on the bench with you, setting her purse on the side.
Yeah, I sit down next to her. And Doris, I want you to be real with me. Am I dead?
If it were any other kid, no, you're not dead. You are, in fact, probably one of the furthest things from dying you have been in some time in your existence, in a way. But no, you are not dead. You are very much still around, alive, existing, and in this place.
And what is this? I have experienced a lot of really inexplicable things in the last hour-ish.
Hour?
Yeah. I mean, maybe a little less than that. I mean, traffic was kind of so-so getting here.
I don't mean this in the way that so many often do, but how old are you?
42?
Huh. I've heard of late bloomers, but I don't think I've ever met someone who's hit in that sort of spot before. Anything's possible. I've met someone my age who it happened to.
What is it though?
Chrysalis. Chrysalis. Similar to caterpillars to butterflies or moths, in theory, if nothing else, but oh, there's so much. How best to begin? Let's go with statements. Statements are often best.
Or you could have a story.
As Esmeralda does step out from one of the back doors from, well, no, she stepped out and it was slowly making her way around until she noticed Doris Walker, resident boggin extraordinaire, with a slua that you've never seen around before.
This is something new. So
Yeah,
this is a new story to learn.
Yes,
And
novelty. Ain't that a
yes.
bitch? And
what you see with this woman that has approached, she has pointed, elongated ears. She has sparkling emerald green eyes with flecks of gold. Her complexion is a little darker than mine is. She has a warm smile on her face. She is dressed in what appears to be possibly, might be Indian, might be something that Roma people would wear. It is purple and emerald green and white and all the colors, and it is lushly embroidered. And she is beautiful.
Captivating, some might even say.
Captivating. And on her arm is a very, perfectly handsome gentleman.
It physically hurts you a little how attractive this man is. it's painful. You're looking at something that would put a supermodel to shame.
Mm-hmm. And they both have very long black hair. He has blue eyes.
And he is much paler and very clearly the whitest of white men in comparison to her.
Mm-hmm.
And in this instance, he's probably just wearing a simple sort of dim silver vest and a light sort of dress shirt underneath. He's as casual as he can be right now in court.
And she leans down and gives Doris a kiss on the cheek and says, Doris, who is this lovely lady that you have with you?
I have yet to ask her name. What is your name, dear?
It's Agatha.
Oh, no, you did say that earlier. Silly me.
Oh, that's all right. A lot's been happening, so
And Doris turns and makes eye contact with you for a second, Esmeralda, and there's the very clear look of, I know, right?
And as she looks to Esmeralda, Esmeralda's still looking at you, Agatha, and she reaches out a hand and says, hello, I'm Esmeralda.
Hi. Oh, hi, Esmeralda.
Yes.
I thought for a second that the two of you were going to introduce yourselves as Galadriel and Celeborn.
Oh, that's really funny. I love that story. I volunteer at one of my local libraries, and one of the kids there wants to read Lord of the Rings.
Well, they absolutely should.
Absolutely. I am encouraging this. Yes.
And the attractive elven-looking man simply goes, not remotely the elves I've been compared to in the past, but I'll take it.
Always take a compliment graciously. And literally...
Unfortunately, there's no other way for me to take a compliment.
I know. And you see the way they interact with each other. They are very comfortable with each other. And she looks to Agatha and says, now, out there where you came from, most people don't know me as Esmeralda.
Oh.
Most people know me as Priscilla Rowland.
Oh. Okay.
So, in here, and she's going to kind of look at you really intently. What would you like to be called? If you could be called anything.
And Agatha kind of takes a minute and is holding your gaze for a second and then kind of drops it and is in thought and then kind of concentrated thought for a moment. And then she says, Agarica Mosswhite.
Beautiful. Agarica Mosswhite.
A surname came with it. How interesting.
Very interesting. That doesn't happen all the time.
It sounds somewhat familiar, maybe? Maybe I'm hearing it weird. Regardless, it is a lovely name.
It is. And it is a pleasure to meet a brand new Slua.
Is that a name for what
you
happened
are?
After?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
The butterfly part of the chrysalis. It's a Slua.
It's a Slua.
In your
That's
case.
Irish, isn't it?
It is.
Celtic, I would think, is closer.
A little older than Irish, than the modern Irish language. Yes.
Oh, right. I didn't go down the folklore and medievalist side of things firmly 19th century.
Oh.
Education, I mean.
Oh.
Do you teach?
I do teach, yes. Currently just an adjunct job, so just composition, but I'm hoping to get into a lit position someday.
Make sure that your podium has a very good microphone.
Oh,
your
God.
voice is going to be soft from here on out, dear.
I believe it's called high sensitivity is what you're looking for.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
But your students are going to have to pay very close attention if they wish to pass.
Well, you better hope they want to pass.
Exactly. If they're spending the money to go to the school.
Oh, and Doris like rests a hand on your upper arm, Esmeralda, and just sort of like an excited, like getting your attention away. I just realized there's so many potential for musings in education.
Yes.
She's set up perfectly where she won't have to work too hard for it either.
Mm-hmm. You.
Those were words?
Yes. Amusing is where we collect an essence called glamour from
Okay.
what we call dreamers, which are normal people
Okay.
when they are creative. They generate glamour. Glamour is the stuff in which dreams and creativity are made.
Okay.
Imagine fairy tales come to life.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
That is what we are.
We are fairy tales
Come to life.
come to life.
Yes. I know that's very hard to
that's-
wrap your brain around.
Yeah, but it's a simple enough concept.
Esmeralda will take from one of her pockets a small jeweled mirror and turn it to face you.
I look in the mirror.
Akarika, you have changed a little bit from the last time you looked in a mirror. Your lips were just pale. Now they're black. It's odd. It feels like things have settled more on you. Like things look more comfortable. Your joints still have that odd, not tenseness to them. But every other feeling seems to have finally dissipated.
Well,
You are
I think
a
I look
slua.
better than an hour ago.
It's settling in.
Ah.
And she puts the mirror away. And she says, but I know someone just like you that can help you out.
Okay. I welcome any assistance at all. It's a beautiful room. It's a lot. This is
the central freehold of the city. It is the seat
Okay.
of power when there is an active duke.
We won't get into that right now. That's a bit much.
Lot. But right now, it is open to everyone. There is no active duke. That's all you need to know.
okay.
Okay? But
In the Brown Palace.
In the Brown Palace, yes. And she is actually from her other pocket going to take out her cell phone, and she's going to do the group text and say, everyone needs to come to the Brown Palace. Embra, bring Belladonna.
I'll text back. Was actually on the way, so perfect timing.
Baby, and she's going to say, baby Slua. Brand new.
So many emojis. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh, and big caps.
And Embra, when you inform Bella of this, there's just, I mean, she probably shouted it for all the difference it made, but she just said, what?
I know. There's a new one. I'm so excited.
And then you just hear her mutter under her breath, my lady, I beg you, run a few of these fucking red lights.
Hold on.
We suddenly have a priority.
Hold on, my love.
And Esmeralda puts her phone back away. I have a few friends, and one of them is someone who is also a slua. She is on her way.
Oh, okay.
Her name is
Excellent.
Belladonna.
Oh, that's a lovely name.
She is lovely. But there's actually quite a number of slua in this city.
You just won't see most of them.
No.
Oh.
But she will make sure you get introductions.
Oh, okay.
And I'm sure there are things that they will need to teach you.
Yes. It is better to be taught by someone of your own kith. Kith is what we call what we are.
I see. Okay.
It is an abbreviation for Kithane. To go
Yes.
back to more of the old Celtic sounding descriptors.
Wait.
I am an Aeshu. Do you know stories of Aeshus?
I don't know that maybe not under that name.
Traveling storytellers that teach
Oh,
humanity lessons that they need to learn.
oh,
And she points to Vincent, and this is Lord Vincent at Beaumain. He is a
my lord?
she.
Oh, I know what those are. Well, I know the story version of what
Mm-hmm.
she are.
There are similarities, although we have our own history, of course.
Yeah, of course. That
And
makes sense.
and please, when I don't need to be in official capacity, Vincent is more than sufficient.
Oh, okay. Well, it's nice to meet you, Vincent.
You as well, Agarica. Agarica? Is there a preference?
Either way. Actually, it sounds nice. Either way.
Everything
No.
sounds nice when he says it. But
As actually,
Maybe that's what it is.
actually, Agarica, as you look at him, it even goes beyond earthly beauty. He almost is alien from how he looks. It's not human beauty exactly. It's like it's pretending to be human beauty.
yeah, literally totally different than what Esmeralda is. Esmeralda is very much just beautiful in a very earthly way.
Yeah, she's more grounded looking. He looks like, wow,
But
you're
they
so
both
pretty.
look like
it
royalty.
hurts. just in different setups, it seems like.
Yeah.
And Vincent will actually, at this point, take a seat on the other side of the bench and just relax a little bit as he
And so will
listens to the conversation.
Esmeralda, and she will kind of tell stories about who all is coming. She will advise that the Belladonna will be traveling with Lady Melody Rockwell, also known as Lady Embra of House Fiona, another she. And she'll explain that the she have various houses. She'll learn more about that in time. That there is Vrevari, who is also known as Eva Oakley. She is a satyr. Do you know what those are?
Oh, yes.
Yes, that is what they are, quite literally.
Yeah, oddly enough, of all of the stories, satyrs were gotten the most correct.
Yes, absolutely. That is what she is. And she is actually a baker in the city.
Oh.
A fantastic baker.
She's amazing. Yes, and then there is my unicorn, Lady Honey Badger Swift, newly elevated to Baroness of House Scatha. She is what is known as a red cap. Have you heard any stories about those creatures? No?
As you
Aren't
say
they one of
creatures,
the-
as Esmeralda says creatures, Doris can't help but snicker.
The stories of the red cap creatures are a little different than the red cap fae. The creatures themselves were creatures to scare and intimidate in the stories.
Yeah.
Literally mouth full of sharp teeth and could just eat anything and everything. The red cap fae are people. They have the appearance of the red caps of stories. They are very blunt and oftentimes a bit aggressive and sometimes bad-tempered. But my unicorn is amazing.
Doris leans forward. Think of red caps as, yes, they can eat everything. Unfortunately, that does mean sometimes they eat their own feet.
Yes.
Huh.
So they don't always mean it, but a red cap will eventually say something offensive to you. It's bound to happen.
It's just the way they are.
At best, unless it's something truly heinous, do your best to just let it go. That's my advice.
Well, I'm familiar with academia. It can't be worse than that. Surely.
It's different. I can say that.
It's different. It's not necessarily worse or better, but it's different.
Okay.
And Esmeralda, you're the only one to catch this because you're the only one sitting close enough to him. But Vincent mutters, or just be a she, and then they can't rattle you.
She just kind of elbows him in the ribs.
he returns the elbowing, but with way less like force
Yeah, she
behind
didn't
it.
hit him hard or anything.
Yeah.
But she is also a mechanic in the city. And she is trying to get herself a position teaching mechanics at the community college. She's working on that. Next, we have Sir Ridari, also known as Oscar Holst. He's a troll.
I heard about trolls.
Quite
Now,
literally,
troll,
Nordic
little
trolls.
Here's a question, though. Just from that word alone, what do you think this man looks like?
Tall, probably kind of broad. Like
They
across
can
the
be.
shoulders. Pale, big nose.
He's
For the
blue.
most part, fairly close.
Was
He
on
is
the list.
a good. Well, it changes. Some of them are more sky blue. Some of them are more deep blue. A couple of them have
Some
hints
are
of green.
Yeah, some of them are practically almost black. They're such a dark blue.
I think there's even a few that lean more on the gray side of things.
There is.
But the big nose, that's more Scandinavian folklore than actual trolls. I'm sure some trolls do have big noses. But no, the biggest feature that wasn't mentioned would probably be the horns.
Yes, he does have horns.
Oh, yes. Oh.
Those are often also blue. Not always, but often.
All right.
So they will be joining us now. I'm not sure if Lady Honey Badger Swift is going to be bringing her fiance or not. If she does, that's another she. That one I call the Baylor. He is a knight of House Baylor, and his name is Simon.
Okay.
You will see what makes Baylor different from all the other she, if he's coming.
Okay.
You're muted, Maddox.
Vincent has decided that now is the time for him to not comment. Because nobles can get in a lot of trouble for insulting other houses publicly. Melody, it would be at this point that you have definitely arrived, I would say, if you followed your attendant's request of fuck them red lights.
Oh, absolutely. We made it here with time to spare. We are running. And surprisingly enough, it's actually Bella who is leading on the run. I am being pulled behind her.
She's more holding your wrist than your hand, but she's still moving. As she
Finally,
pushes the service door open, from the regular commoner entrance, Embra and Bella both burst into the freehold and start looking around as you all witness this. They're not subtle in the slightest.
Oh.
And S just waves.
Hey, S!
And then it's an odd sequence that occurs. Embra, you did step forward when you saw Esmeralda. You then felt something cold and creeping along your shoulders, and something whirled around you with blinding speed, and within a few long strides, Bella's halfway across the room, making her way straight towards them.
God, she's so fast.
From all of you.
And literally, S leans into you, Agarika, and says, "That is Belladonna."
And from all of your perspective, you watched two pale, slightly too long sets of hands curl around Embra's shoulders and then whip her to the side as a very gaunt woman with hair that seems like it's both drifting in the wind and water at the same time. It's floating just a little too slowly to be wind, but too fast to be water. And her, at this moment, her voile of choice, the illusionary clothing, as it were, is very simple. It is a straight black dress, no sleeves, but she does have what looks to be spots for pockets in a sundress, of all things.
So
Sensible.
cute.
Sensible.
And she also has what look to be black flats, but they are designed in such a way that they look like they're made of lace. Her regular clothings are a simple black band t-shirt and jeans. It's still a little hard to sometimes parse through that you're looking at two sets of reality at once.
Because what you see with Esmeralda as the human, as Priscilla, is someone who's a bit paler than her fae seeming. She looks like possibly there was some European mixed in, and she still has the green eyes with the golden flecks, but they're not as striking as when she's in fae. And she is wearing a simple black, like almost peasant style sundress and simple flat shoes, black flat shoes. She is not overly dressed, but she does have beautiful gold jewelry on.
And as Embra approaches, you see it's like a princess walked out of a Disney fairy tale. Long flowing blue dress. She has almost a mask worth of glitter across her eyes, in pale blue. Her skin is flawless and pale, and she is sort of like it is unearthly beauty. It is ethereal in a way, like an impossibility. Like no human could possibly be born looking like this. And slung along her back, what initially appeared to be an umbrella, instead is a long blue greatsword. The color and texture of ice permafrost built in across the ground. And she will follow after Bella. Bella is far quicker than her to get to you, so...
I should point out there is one more part to that description. Something else on her back.
Oh, yes. And along her back, you can see just the hint. It's hidden under her dress, but the hint of soft feathered wings that sit along her back.
And then all of that beauty is sort of knocked askew for you as the Sluagh woman then runs up, is about a foot from your face, and then just starts examining every single inch of you that she seems to be able to.
Hi.
Hello, pleasure to meet you. My name is Belladonna. Who are you?
I am Agarika.
And she takes your hands. Now, tell me immediately, are you okay?
I have no idea. I don't think I've had a minute to not be okay. It was a little creepy and scary there for a while, and a lot of inexplicable things happened.
Of course.
But so far everyone's being very nice and nobody is a creepy crawly. So that's a plus.
She smiles a toothless smile that then of course reminds you that you no longer have teeth.
Bella, she did meet Doris first.
Oh, that's more than fine. And she turns and looks at the three of you, the three that were sitting on the bench. I want to thank all of you for keeping her company.
Of course.
Know that this is a grand gesture of gratuity.
It was truly our pleasure.
I will finally take my seat next to Bella. A baby. Someone fresh and new and beautiful to the world.
Although baby in name only, I think she even looks older than me.
Oh, yes. I will hold out my hand, gentle. Lady Embra, ap Fiona. And it is a pleasure to make your acquaintance, dear.
Lovely to meet you. I'm Garika Muswhite.
What a beautiful name.
Oh, thank you.
How appropriate. We'll need to find a way to get a namer soon, but that can be for another night.
Yes, there's so much to learn about you, about yourself, about the world. Oh, my heart sings the possibilities.
My lady comes from a passionate house. Her exuberance is not anything to be worried about, I assure you.
Oh, no, it's great. I was I mean I was a little worried, I guess, when I came in and the one of the concierge kind of, I don't know, I think I freaked him out.
Yes, you did, but don't feel bad about it. It happens to everyone who doesn't know.
Oh.
For example, let's see. And she'll turn and sort of look around. And then you see her just like stop and stare at someone. Seems to be a somewhat pale man with weird red swirls on his cheeks, and his hair is a white mess. Looks like he's not even paying attention. It's lead.
Oh my God, of course it is.
And you see him like tinkering with something just off in the corner, and then he stops
and looks up.
And then as soon as he turns his head and seems to, you're guessing, make eye contact with her, he drops what he's holding and like stumbles back. And from across the room, this young man just picks up his shit, turns and shouts, "Warn a bitch when you do that!" And he walks off. And then she turns and looks, and all you see is a very placid, gentle smile on her face.
Esmeralda is legit laughing.
It takes very little.
Oh.
Yeah.
We startle.
Duly noted.
We startle most that aren't us.
Oh.
The same way red caps can't ever talk to people without somehow saying something insulting. They don't mean it. It just happens.
It's lovely to see you as well, as my goodness. Always in the right place at the right time.
I felt the draw. I did laugh and tell Vincent that if I keep getting drawn here, I'm going to need a title.
Really?
Embra. Hey, Embra.
Mm-hmm.
Because you are she, I am letting you make this roll. Perception, empathy.
Perception and empathy.
At difficulty 6.
Very
He's
well.
not hiding it too hard, but maybe it's easier for she to pick up than others.
Perception, empathy. 1 success.
You do notice that Vincent's slightly behind Esmeralda, and you can see the look in his eyes that several she have had, which is, damn, I really could just knight her right now. Like, the thought's crossing his mind, but you also know he probably won't do it. He does respect her wishes.
Oh, 100%.
But there is clearly a drive where it's like, damn, it would be so easy.
I give Ez a conspiratorial look. Well, perhaps one day.
You know I'm joking, right?
I know. Oh, 100%. Oh, gosh. And Doris, it's good to see you as well, dear.
You as well, my lady. Thank you so much.
Of course.
And then Bella shifts her attention back onto Agarica. First things first. Ask any questions. I find it's better to get those out of the way first so they don't bog down the actual education. So what do you want to know? Doesn't matter if it's important. Just ask.
I've been wondering this all night. What is chimera? And why is it the Greek word when they're not actually like Greek chimera?
Well, I've never known chimera to have nationality. Unless... How did you learn about chimera before us?
Well, Well, you see, I was getting off work and I was going home and I was feeling a bit ick, like I thought it was the flu.
Ah,
And I was getting something to drink, but it sounded like there were giant centipedes or creepy crawlies in the wall. It sounded gross and bad. Um, and it freaked me out a little bit. And nothing came out of the sink or the taps. So that was good, but I felt real bad. So I was going to get some water and sit down, and I guess I passed out. And then I woke up, and I guess it was like 15 minutes later because the twin shadows and then Friedrich were there. And they were telling me that it had been like 15 minutes and something had happened.
Oh, you met some of the shadow people?
I suppose they like vanished after like 5 minutes of conversation.
Oh, they're
oh,
fantastic, though.
It was a powerful awakening.
They were really nice.
it it often happens with Chrysalis that chimera dream creatures, but not in the way that we are dream creatures. Manifest, come into existence, creation. I guarantee the chimera you met probably didn't exist before you crystallized. They probably weren't even
burst
ideas.
of glamour would have awakened them.
They kind of indicated that they were just there.
Well, at the same time, chimera are expert bullshitters.
Yes, they are.
Oh my goodness, they are.
When you crystallize a burst of glamour, a lot of it happens. It draws the chimera to it.
Oh, all right.
When it happened to me, quite a few were drawn to it, but one stayed.
Speaking of, did you bring our little friend?
No, I made him stay home and hold down the fort. He said he didn't have hands, but he would do his best.
I suspect he could guard it quite well.
I think he could too. My chimerical friend is a goat.
Oh,
His
of course.
His name is Jali.
Absolutely. Yeah, I love that movie.
The book is better.
Yes, agree.
But it's
when you're
still
like,
a horrible
you know,
representation of
10
my culture. So I'm giving her a new
Oh, and
story.
we don't, and no slurs.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Mm-mm.
Oddly enough, Agarica, as you look at her, she could be interacting with a hunchback and not be the slightest bit out of place.
Not at all.
Like, actually, holy crap! Like
She is-
descriptions.
yeah.
For someone who would know the story, suddenly it clicks. Esmeralda seems like it's more than a name.
Mm-hmm.
For
Spitting
her.
image.
So yes, it's not surprising that you had a few just all of a sudden show up.
Well, they certainly were there.
Mm-hmm.
It seems like
They
you
were-
had good turnaround because no one came to take you, which is quite fortunate.
Is that what normally happens?
It can happen. Like they said, Chrysalis is an extravagance. Like fireworks going off with signal flares. You never know what's going to be attracted to it. So probably being brought here was the most fortunate thing to happen to you. Because it means that nothing tried to take you.
I am really not wanting to ask what the alternative would have been,
There's
but I'm going to
too
ask
many-
anyway.
There's too many variables to know for sure. There are some amongst our kind who are just ne'er-do-wells and do not have each other's best interests at heart. There are those outside of our kind that would harvest us or experiment on us.
Not as many now, thanks to the dissolution of Belletheron.
But there is still risk, as with anything. Even some lucky humans can get in some annoying pot shots if you're not careful.
mortals are clumsy and they don't quite recognize us, but they can sense something a lot of the time, and it can be disconcerting to them. I'm very happy that you made it here. I believe we all are.
Oh, it looks like more of the crew's coming in.
Vincent will stand up and gather some more seating just so that everyone can actually sit down.
Mm-hmm.
And let's see who of the remainder do we feel arrives?
Doors just bust on open. Knock, knock, bitches. We're here. We brought snacks.
And several other she in the room all go, oh, yeah.
Yeah, fuck you too.
And then the she that don't just wave at her and go back to their conversation. All the commoners are like, hey, what's up? Even Led, who still seems like he's still trying to slightly catch his breath a little bit. Look, when Slua aim it, it's really fucking freaky. And Lady Honey Badger, what does Agarica see walking towards the group conversation?
Well, being that this is an auspicious occasion, the Baroness actually dressed up for this. So not only do you see the perfect, amazingly awesome purple hair because it's fucking rocking, the scars in the face are there. But she's actually wearing a black, sparkly halter top that kind of accentuates her form. And then she's got kind of like this sleek, slit side skirt that goes about maybe mid-thigh. And of course, she's got her stompy boots on because you can't kick doors in without stompy boots. And then she's got two nice, good axes that are kicking onto each hip. And then she's got two big axes on the back. And she's got this kind of weird ass cornet that's like off on the side that says, fuck you. And she just kind of walks in to make sure she's got all the room so that she can let Ava come in, because I can't say words. The human side of Honey is just a usual ripped up smashed t-shirt with, some jeans and stumpy boots.
Oh, and she also has granite-like skin.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah. There is a stone quality to her skin.
Mm-hmm. And lots of teeth when she speaks and smiles.
And just from certain angles, because she's a little far away, her lips are a bit wider. But her actual mouth, you'd swear, could probably stretch just up to the bottom of her ears.
And then she'll open the door. She'll make sure the doors are all wide for Ava. Go for it, Ava.
That's okay. So, kind of not quite timidly, but just nonchalantly behind Baroness Honey is Eva. And at first you see her fae form, which she is surprisingly chubby for a satyr. It's not what you would usually think when you see a satyr. And she's wearing a green dress, like a green skirt-all. I don't know if you know, like a pinafore dress kind of style. But you can see her legs are kind of the same color as her hair, the red hair. And she has two big black beautiful horns that just kind of like curl over. And in one hand she has a big jug of, you can't quite tell what it is yet, but a milky substance. And in her other hand is a tray of pastries. You don't know what they're for yet, though.
I see Lady Honey is dressed to the nines.
And these two also approach the group.
It's so good to see you both. Hey, Honey.
Hi.
Hey, you two.
Come on, sit. We have a new one.
Are you just like fucking glossing? I mean, are you gonna melt soon?
Yeah.
Come on, don't melt.
She is
melt. It's
totally
so
like
precious.
just enamored with this brand new Slua.
I know, it's so precious.
Honey goes into her bag and pulls out the small thing. She goes, here, try this. It's a cold setting powder. I just discovered it. You might need it.
I will take it graciously and place it within my handbag.
Eva reaches out her hand to Agarica. Hi, I'm Eva.
Hi, Eva. I'm Agarika. Nice to meet you.
Oh, yes. Okay, so you can also call me Vrayveri. That's my name.
Oh, very. That's lovely.
Yes. Thank you. I brought a little gift for you. I'm not sure if anybody has told you yet. What you like to eat is going to be very different from here on out.
And you see Bella lean forward like a yes, do get to explaining this. It's useful information.
Mm-hmm.
So just to start your palate off, because I know it's going to be a big change for you, I brought you this big jug of buttermilk. So it's sour, but it's not quite curdled, which I'm sure might throw you off mentally for a little bit. And then this is a tray of, they're like 10-day-old pastries. So they're just starting to get to the point where you will want to soak them in the buttermilk, but that this is for you.
Thank you.
Bella, what everyone else witnesses is Bella's hand horrifyingly curl around Agarica's shoulder as she leans in to whisper in her ear. Agarica, you feel a hand on your shoulder and someone whisper in your ear. It seems odd, but that's actually quite kind. I can explain more if needed, but regular food won't have the same benefits to you. You'll see what we mean later, but it is quite sweet.
Oh, okay. I mean, I thank you, Eva. That's so good. I'm confused, but that should have no bearing on the very nice gift that you brought me. I appreciate that.
Confusing is going to be normal.
Good.
And what did you bring, honey?
Why, my sparkling fucking personality.
Well, I know this, but you said you had snacks.
Yes, I did. Hold on. She pulls out from her bag. She's got
I had dinner hours ago, okay? Don't let a girl starve.
Jesus, fuck.
Vincent leans back and goes, it was at least a very good dinner.
It was a very good dinner.
By the way, Barbari is being really, really, utterly humble. She's also known as the queen of the crocodile bush. Okay? Just so you know. Whatever. I don't say fucking words for anything.
An excellent baker.
Eva kind of chuckles. Is like, I don't see any crocodiles around here.
I will bring some crocs and a bush, and I'll put all of those little things all over it. And then we will call it we'll call the croc. You're making it for the wedding, right?
Literally snaps in front of your face and says, food.
Yeah, right. So pull out these two big boxes full of Rivari's famous, different varieties of donuts.
Excellent.
Let's go right. Tea. No, that's okay. This is your snacks for baby Slua. And she tries to not do the do. She'll pull out and offer a small like mug. It's like a travel
thermos.
Peach. Yeah, because Junie doesn't remember words. I work today. And she'll just kind of go, here, you're going to need this. It's really, really, really weak tea.
S will take the thermos and pass it over to Agarica.
Sorry. Hi. Shit. Fuck. I'm Honey Badger. Everyone just calls me that. If you really have to know my human name, it's Carrie.
I didn't even know that.
Learn something new every day.
I don't say it very often. So it's Carrie Swift and the human shit or Honey Badger. I prefer Honey Badger because I don't fucking give a shit about anything. So there you go.
And that's a blatant lie.
Fuck you.
Well, I was going to ask if the meme had something to do with Honey Badger's name.
All this was way before the meme. The meme was based off of me, but they had to base it off of something else.
Okay. It is understood. Fairly apt.
I'm from Hauskasia. We just kill shit.
S will take a glazed cherry-filled donut.
And Garrica, in the midst of the small chaos, another whisper in your ear. That was also very sweet, but I would recommend keeping that for later. Your first cup of tea as a Sluagh is going to be under much better circumstances than this. All in due time.
Okay.
And you're starting to get a sense of voice tone through whisper because you haven't been able to muster much else. She was kind and polite and soft, but there was a serious tone to what she just said to you that hasn't fully been as present in the rest of the conversation. But the tea thing apparently was a sticking point for her.
Mm-hmm. S actually takes her phone out again after she eats her donut, and she's calling Oscar to find out where the fuck he is.
In bed. Oscar, your phone rings wherever you are.
I pick it up. Priscilla,
Hey, old man, where you at?
I'm outside. I was just parking.
Okay, come on in. We got exciting stuff in here.
Oh, yeah, that's what I love.
Mm-hmm. Besides, she needs to meet Uncle Oski.
Oh, and of course she hangs up.
No, I hang up first. Fuck that.
Which means you probably both hung up at the exact same time.
Because it's serendipity like that.
Oh yes, Sagarica, we have one last member of our retinue that we would love for you to meet.
Yes, Sir Ridari, the Knight of House Gwydion.
A good and honorable man.
Ratchety old fucker.
A little.
He and I are both grouchy, but I don't give a fuck anymore. For the old people.
Yeah, I think once he comes in, he is a very different specimen. Not at all what they described. Like, he is hunched over. He is just trudging towards them. His blue, he usually had like a very serpentine kind of undulation of the shifts of blue in his skin tone. They're all much gray. They're grayer now. They're almost on the verge of like a black and white television. His horns used to kind of come forward and then shoot back. They're just very much just low, and they almost look like they've been filed down. His hair in his troll form used to just be ice and granite that would come up almost like a Super Saiyan Goku or Gohan, sorry. And then just this beard of granite and permafrost that just looks like moist stone at this point. The human underneath all that is 6'4" park ranger uniform, and just a dad bod, sensible hiking boots. But he'll come up to the group.
Oscar.
Hello.
Are you all right, dear? Please have a seat. You look like you've been hit by a bus. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'll be fine.
I'll rub his back as he sits down. Please.
Doris just looks over and narrows her eyes. I'll deliver some chicken soup tomorrow for you.
Marigold would like that.
Oh,
got donuts?
She can like as much as she wants, Sir Adari. It won't be eaten by anyone till you've had 3 bowls.
Oh, fuck.
Marigold taking good
It's
care of you.
best to do as the lady says.
I've learned. I'll turn to Agarika. Hello. I am Ridari.
Nice to meet you. I'm Agarika.
He said it in a short way. He is a knight of some renown. Why he is omitting his title, I'm not certain.
Yeah, you don't need to learn about that until much later.
No,
Titles
but the
don't-
introduction is still important. It was a title you earned, sir.
And there is a physical hurt in him to have to be polite. But he goes, yeah, all right. Sir Radari, Apiquidian, Manticore's Bane, for those of you keeping score.
But he does prefer Radari.
Yes, indeed.
Or Oscar.
Or Oscar.
He is our noble troll.
Mm-hmm.
But
Well, I'm
So
glad
yes,
you
there's
came
quite a
so
few
that I could meet
nobles
you.
in our cadre.
I noticed that
Yeah.
about titles and
Mhm.
formality.
I don't have one. I joke and say I'm
Yeah.
going to need one if I have to keep coming to this stuffy place.
Yeah,
he will not accept one.
And you would not
Doesn't
catch
matter.
me dead with a title. No, thank you.
bitches, we could give you titles. They might not be noble titles. We'll give you a fucking title. I already called you Queen of the Crocodile Bush.
Well,
I mean, that may stick.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
well,
I want to make a big, huge poster out of it and then turn around and do business cards.
Yes, one thing-
Vincent very politely leans forward and says, just know, as someone who deals with Chimera rather frequently, be careful how much enthusiasm you put into it. We are Cathane, and we have made Chimera from less.
Yes.
So do be careful, or you might make a bush out of crocodiles or something else like that.
But it's the food.
I am fully aware, Lady Honey Badger. I'm more just stating the warning for the sake of sanity.
What the fuck's that?
Something that
Fair enough.
apparently we do need, unfortunately.
Fuck.
So yes, Agarka, you are Fae, a member of the Cathane Slua. We have yet to determine what house you might fall under, but that will be a
If
process.
any.
If any. But that will be a process.
Courtly philosophy would be a good place to start with that, more than houses.
Mhm.
Agreed. I am entrenched in the court here, so I am. I suppose, Lady Honey Badger, are the most entrenched here. Though she finds that to be distasteful.
It's because of the fuckers that turn around and give me all the looks. They can't handle somebody with fucking personality.
I agree. They are far too stuffy.
Oh, yeah. I want to turn around and hang them all up by their ankles. Let themselves get themselves down. It'll be fine.
Oh,
They
I'm
all need
sure.
to listen in survival. They missed it when they went and hid in the Arcadia shit.
Yes, yes, it was quite the time.
Vincent just sort of half looks at the floor and then back up because he can't comment because he doesn't remember.
I'll give him a smirk.
Like most
I feel it.
actually, Embra and Vincent, you also both sort of share like a
Hey,
boy.
the truth is, the Arcadian she don't remember, and those who claim they do are lying.
Yeah, they're fuckers.
Vincent
Pieces.
nods. No, that actually is quite true. The ones that claim they remember are
lying.
Dreams and daydreams, nothing more.
Yeah, we'll do a whole lesson history bullshit thing for you later.
Yes.
But just so you are aware, there are two types of she. There are such as Lady Embra and Lord Vincent here, Arcadian she. And then there are the autumn she.
And Vincent points over, and you see a rather beautiful man, but it's very grounded beauty. There's still imperfections in the human body's urge to be asymmetrical. There is still flaw, but it is flaw, as it were. He's a gorgeous example, just not alien like the other two sitting near you. They're clearly more than human in their beauty, whereas the other ones are clearly
Human.
very human, but human, and that's it.
The difference between us being that we of the Arcadian variety stayed within the dreaming much longer, while our brothers and sisters within the autumn she stayed amongst the humans, the mortals, and the fae folk who stayed here for much longer.
Predominantly, I believe it is a majority of her house, and Vincent will point to Honey, that became autumn. Most of Scatha did not return. And then outliers, of course, from the other houses as well. House Liam, I believe, has a rather large grouping of them as well.
I would be
But-
more than happy to invite you to my circle to tell you stories of Fae history.
There's so much to
Yes.
learn.
Sounds delightful. I was just about to ask if there was like a handbook or something, but storytelling sounds much more interesting.
Yes.
Honestly, I
Bella-
say that as someone who reads a lot.
Mhm.
Bella leans in. Our kith also have a rather good library.
They do, indeed.
Ooh.
Different perspectives. You have your kiss perspective, and then there's my kiss perspective.
Well, you have to have
Although-
all of this perspectives, right?
Listening to an Ishu's stories never tends to be bad.
Oh, absolutely.
The same way for many, except cooking from a boggin is another bit of sound advice.
Yes. It is always wonderful.
And they will cater to you, even though we can't eat exactly what others can.
Mm-hmm.
Have there been any kith we haven't explained to her?
Pookie. Or Puka.
Puka. They are animalistic fae.
Oh.
Vincent's best friend is a puka.
Doug.
He's
Doug.
also a rat bastard. Don't believe a word he says. He's a liar and a cheat. Said lovingly, of course.
Of
Two
course.
words have never been
Doug
said.
is a pit bull puka. So when you see him, he looks like a pit bull as being able to walk upright.
When he smiles, he has a muzzle
Mhm.
more than a face,
And a tongue that lolls. It's fantastic.
and tails and an ear.
And an ear that's flopped over.
Some puka will be different even within their very same animal species.
Mhm.
One crow puka might have a beak, where the other does not.
Mm-hmm.
Question: did you guys cover our good friends, the Chloricons?
That is
Also,
one, too.
no.
They are basically based on the legends of leprechauns. But they are not so much like leprechauns. They really can't turn down a fight.
Yes.
They're in fact poetic experts at fighting.
Yes, they are.
One might say.
They also have a penchant to collecting things.
And they're pranksters.
And they are pranksters. But they are
Good to know.
never dull. That's for certain.
And
Violent folk.
don't interact with their collection unless invited.
Yes,
Ugh.
they are very protective of that. Another one is Piskies. They are quite adorable. You never know how old one really is.
Their problem is they blend in with any group or society they enter.
Hmm. They
Immediately.
tend to be travelers similar to my people. But they can blend in with any group that they
Social
mix with.
chameleons.
They are social
you will.
chameleons. And they do have a compulsion to take something from people every now and then. But if you get a good one, they'll give it back.
Most do forgive if they are caught, but
Mhm.
they don't tend to notice they're stealing most of the time.
They can't help it. They can't help it. It just happens.
The true issue, the stealing would not be so aggravating if not for the fact that they were dexterous enough to pull it off.
Right.
Right.
Pisky can do certain feats that most wouldn't dream of aside from you, but
Mhm.
that's for a different reason.
There's also Selkies. Have you heard of Legends of Selkies?
Oh, yes.
Yes. It is true that they must have a skin. And it does pass down from one generation to the next. Mm-hmm. They typically
nice.
they typically live near water because they need it.
So not many around here.
No.
Oh no, you'd be hard pressed to find a single Selkie in Colorado.
I did know one in New York, though. Let's see.
Wolpertingers.
Wolpertingers, yes. Marigold,
Radari.
Radari's wife, is a Wolpertinger.
Incredibly pleasant folk, though
Mhm.
too long around a freehold and they start to ebb away at the glamour natural within these places. So they have to give and take, as it were. But a wondrous people, as I'm sure Rodario could, if he so chose, elucidate.
I've worked a reference into my speech.
Yes, you have. There is also, you saw the gentleman that Belladonna here kind of freaked out. That's a knocker.
Okay.
Knockers are good fun.
They are good fun. They are always surly, and they are geniuses when it comes to basically engineering and invention. They are also some of the best fashion designers you will ever meet.
Oh, absolutely.
Just under us and the she for caring about appearances.
Mm-hmm.
The knockers are the most fashion forward of us all.
They truly are. And let's see, we also have, we have the merfolk. They're in the oceans.
One would expect.
Yes.
Sadly, that means you won't see any here, which is a bit of a shame, honestly.
There are some of the lesser fae, not that they are less than, but more Kithane have a harder time meeting them, such as there are certain local fae to the Americas. There are local fae to certain areas in Europe, of course. The Middle East is full of many examples, as well as one that I believe are cousins to the Aeshu.
Which are those?
They are Aeshu, but they are also more than Aeshu. I cannot remember the name. Oba. That's it.
They are not more, but we are related.
Only tangential knowledge myself.
Yes. Well, one thing to always consider when you consider our culture is that we are egalitarian. We are not hierarchical. So it is not more or less. We are all royal.
Can we tone down the $50 words for the bitch that only got the GED? Thank you.
Okay, well, for the GED, basically, we are all on equal footing. No one's better than anyone else.
Fuck yeah!
Exactly. Oh, Stars, have you been told about the dreaming? The realm on the other side?
That is what this is located in.
It's been mentioned, but I don't think it's really been explained to me yet.
It's beautiful.
Walk through that door and you go back to what we call the autumn world. That is the world of humanity. That is the world of other supernatural creatures. It is Earth. On this side is the realm of dreams. And the realm of dreams has layers. This is called the near dreaming. It is safer. There are deeper layers that are more dangerous. I am actually renowned amongst my kind for being an extensive traveler of the dreaming. I dare say there isn't many corners I haven't explored.
And knowing the dreaming, knowing the dangers that lurk deeper within, she is quite well traveled and extraordinarily brave to have done so.
Are you all right taking all of this in? I know it can be a lot.
It is.
I'm doing my best. I can't promise to remember everything, though I will remember your names.
Always ask questions. Always
I'm
ask
probably
questions.
going to be doing that a lot.
Yeah.
All right.
But we don't want to overwhelm you. And I know Belladonna wants to take you for some private tutoring, I'm sure.
But that will all happen in time.
Yes.
The approach is going to be different with her. If she were younger, we would do the usual sequestering, but she's already used to people.
She is a teacher. Where do you work?
Do you?
Oh, you're a professor. Oh.
No. Oh, no.
But you said adjunct. You're adjunct.
Yeah, not a real
You're
professor.
not tenure yet, but you are. Yeah.
Right. Yeah, we're working. We've been.
I graduated with
working
honors
on it.
from Juilliard. So,
Oh, that's lovely.
yes, I'm professionally in that side of the door. I am a dancer and choreographer.
Oh,
and I
that's
teach
fun.
teens in the area to dance as volunteer work.
Lovely.
Yeah, and read stories to kids at the library.
Well, of course, you're the storyteller. I would expect something like that.
And
But
to
I
defend
find
within
dance is a
freeholds.
wonderful way to tell story without ever having to say a word.
Yeah.
Yes.
As the conversation lulls for a moment, there are a small gaggle of three she who are walking past, and you all, even the non-nobles, know when people are walking past a group to eavesdrop and when they're walking past simply walk past.
And which
Luckily,
are these doing?
This is the latter in this case. But there is a sentence set on the wind. Esmeralda, you're really the only one to pick up most of it.
Okay.
But it's this sentence that lets your serendipity relax. Yeah, and apparently there's a lot more being invited than just them. Apparently some high lords are even aware of the situation, from what I've heard. I could be wrong, but I think we may be seeing quite a turnaround for this little wedding. And he walks off. And you would recognize the colors that she is wearing.
Mm-hmm.
It is red and black predominantly, which is known for being House Danan.
Yes. She is familiar with that house.
You have met one in a certain
Yes,
place.
she met Iago.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So you know that they were known as the rulers of Arcadia.
Mm-hmm. They sure are.
They also have a bitch of a time remembering anything autumn related.
And they are mostly filled with commoners, not she. There's
But
a
there
few
are
she. There are she
Oh,
in
yes.
it with positions, but mostly it's a common. It's the High Lord is a commoner.
Mm-hmm. Or was a commoner. Now he's the High Lord.
Yeah, now he's the High Lord, but yes, he was a commoner.
But yeah,
Interesting.
It seems like there's some rumors going around about
Well,
weddings and stuff.
Honey, your wedding is definitely in the rumor mill.
The fuck?
Oh yes.
Why?
Because
And you see Doris leans forward. I can all but guarantee it is.
Yes.
Why?
Oh, the nobility gossip. Nobility recognizes nobility, Lady Honey.
And
Well, who
my
the fuck
lady.
cares
Besides, where is the Baylor?
Oh, right. He decided that he had to stay at home because he had to go do his normal. Oh, speaking of which, so she actually, if she moves her hand down, you see the bracelet. She goes, "This is what we got from the High Lord Baylor. He got the other bracelet."
Yeah, that's.
That's precious. You got a
Hmm.
gift from the High Lord Baylor.
High Lord Baylor.
Hmm.
Yeah, him.
An interesting move on his part.
Not suspicious at all.
He's got one and I have
All but one of you would know who that is, because every Kithane knows who the High Lords of the houses are. In this case, the Baylor High Lord is High Lord Leetely, a she-man. Most of his reputation is the same as his house, but
he's crazy.
No, not but. That's the standard reputation. It's more like he is Baylor plus. Like for as conniving or as intelligent or as methodical as the regular house members are said
There's
to
a
be.
reason he's High Lord.
Yes, you have to be a certain way to rule over a house like that.
Oh, absolutely.
So that's the reputation he has, is more of that to a greater degree and more controlled.
You said that he took the sapphire one, right?
Yeah, he took the sapphire one, put it on, and he put this one on me.
You see a root system carved onto the bracelet with a center set yellow tourmaline.
I'm going to touch it. Do I feel anything?
The smoothness of a very finely cut gem.
And the bracelet itself?
No magic or anything glamour related to speak of. These are solid, real autumn objects.
This is a grounding stone. It is one that will allow focus on your joy.
Okay.
It is a nice wish for you.
Oh, thanks. I didn't feel nothing when he put it on.
No, it's not magic. It's not magic. It's just a gift. It's a trinket.
I was worried. Well, you never know.
But it's lovely. It is lovely.
Thank you.
The one that your fiance took, though, that might have been a message.
She actually picks up her phone and scrolls back, and she actually took a picture of both of them, and she shows everyone. She's like, "This one's the one he got, the one with the sapphire."
Can I roll something? Is there symbology hidden in this that a noble might impart upon another?
The stone itself is the stone of royalty. It's a sapphire. And look at the glint. Look at the star in it.
Okay. Cool. I didn't know that there was a thing about that.
Can you take it off?
She just goes, whoop, whoop, whoop.
Yeah, it is just a bracelet.
Yeah, it is just a bracelet.
Perhaps.
In this case, Embra, sure. Intelligence etiquette.
Etiquette. Okay.
I'm gonna cup my hands in front of Honey. May I see the bracelet, please?
Used a willpower for 2 successes.
She'll just really gently take it off and daintily, or as a red cap could, daintily put this into the hands of a troll.
Okay. I'm gonna look at it for a moment. I'm gonna turn to Agarica, not make eye contact because I don't want to be spooked. I apologize for what you were about to say. And I will turn the bracelet over in my hand 3 times and then pass it around the back of my head as I'm holding the jewel in both of my thumbs. And I'm going to use an art, my friend.
I have a feeling I know which art.
Do you? Because I think it's Willow Whisper.
That's exactly what I expected it to be.
Yeah. So does prop 2, is prop 2 enough for the stone?
Oh yeah, if you're just going for the stone, prop 2 is actually prop wouldn't be best if you are specifically just targeting the stone.
Okay. Would it be nature? Because I have nature 2.
Nature would be good for specifically targeting stone, although if you were just going for the bracelet as a whole, prop would be fine.
Okay.
But if it's specifically a natural component, usually you'd want to do that one.
Yeah. I don't know. I think I would get more of an impression from the jewel than the prop itself.
All right.
And I'm going to throw some time in there so that I can go back 3 times as far as I can roll.
Okay.
So with my little cantrip, what does that bring my difficulty to, sir?
Well, it was a bit of an oddity, helped by the fact that someone who doesn't know what bunks are is in front of you. So I'll say it gives you a -2 for the bunk.
So 6 or 7.
6.
Okay. I'm going to use a willpower point for this. It's chimerical, so it doesn't use up a glamour. Two successes.
Well, all right.
It's going to look weird, but after I do the kind of circus routine, I'm just going to pull the bangle up to my mouth and just very quietly tell me your secrets.
And there we can take a break.
Okay.
Thank
Hot
you all
damn.
so much.
All
and
right. We'll be back in
enjoy
about 10,
it.
y'all.
Ooh, back in black. Hi, everyone. Before the break, a lot of congregation occurred, not in so much a religious way. Our various Cathane all met Agarica, the new Sluagh, who then proceeded to receive too much information, and it's barely even scratched the surface. Welcome to the Changeling life. As the evening starts to wear down, it's proper dark outside now, and the Freehold's windows, of course, reflect such. And it starts with a text on your phone, right? And it's from one of your workers at the bakery. And they just say, hey, did you also get an alert from our cameras?
So Vray hasn't been paying attention to her phone at all for this past half hour. So at that moment she does go and just kind of backs away from the group just a little bit and just kind of like checks.
Are you just checking the text or the camera feed as well?
Checking the text and then checking like the summary for the camera.
The text came just a few minutes ago. You haven't missed too much time with that. For your cameras, something has been flagged in your security system outside the bakery, but when you pull up to the footage on your phone, it just looks like a blip in the video feed. Like things just go a little unreadable for a few seconds. Although as you look at it a few times, you do see a time signature in the corner that does show about a 5 minutes difference between before it blipped and after. And then as you shift and go through different camera feeds, you do eventually see the facade, the front of the bakery, has been spray painted with some writing that you can't read from this angle on the camera.
So everybody just hears Eva just take this like big sigh and just, oh, jeez.
Something wrong,
You good?
right? all right?
The bakery was vandalized.
Oh, stars.
Oh.
I'm so sorry.
I'm gonna go smack a
So-
bitch.
No clue. I can't even read what it says, but I'm gonna bring
Am I driving you back?
No. I'm not even gonna worry about it till tomorrow morning at this point. It's fine. I'll bring Not with me tomorrow and we'll get it sorted. Can't do anything about it right now.
The fuck you can? I can bully browbeat that bullshit off.
You can't beat the paint off of it's
You
She
fine.
wanna
actually
fucking see
can.
me
Do not
you wanna
underestimate our compatriots.
I will
Ray.
fucking do it for you free of fucking charge.
Do you want to go check it out with me?
Yeah.
I mean, I know we're still doing stuff here, but
It's okay. The scary small lady will be fine.
well, I think
Correct.
Bella wants some time with you anyway, right, Agarica?
And S just literally puts her hand on yours, Agarica, and says, "You are in very good hands."
Thank you. I absolutely, if there's things you need to take care of, you should go do that. I'm sure I'll be seeing you. It'll be fine.
If anyone
I hope
fuck
it
with
works
you,
out.
just let us know. I will beat a bitch. I have no problem. I might even eat them. Depends on who it is.
She will too. She means
Cool.
that threat.
She takes
I
a
believe it.
journal out of her bag and rips a page out and writes something on it and hands it to you, Agarika, and says, "This is my number. Give me a call when you're ready
All
to
right.
hear some stories."
Oh, let
Excellent.
me. I'll do the same and throw that on there. I did need to look through some books here, but you're in wonderful hands with. Now I'll glance to Bella and give her a kiss. With my love. She is one of the most protective, wonderful people I know, and she knows all about our society, and she can teach you wonderfully.
My lady, I request a temporary leave of absence while I, and her eyes flick to Agarika,
Of course.
handle some education.
Of course, darling. Of course it's granted. I'll go look through the books, though my fingers are dull and stiff compared to yours.
Just remember, don't go in the sections we told you not to go in, and you should have the access you need.
Thank you so much.
But seriously, my lady, don't go in the other ones, or you will get caught up in a net you can't get out of.
I suspect as much.
Take care. Agarika, how about we go somewhere to talk?
Right. Sounds good.
And she will lead her out through the standard commoner's entrance.
I remember to take the snacks.
Mm-hmm. Doris, real quick, turns and looks at you, Esmeralda.
Yes.
Your new friend stopped by the other day.
Which new friend?
Lucifer, the blue horse.
Yes, Blue Mustang.
Yes. He mainly just stood in my front yard.
Mm-hmm.
He couldn't fit through the front door.
Mm-hmm.
But I brought out some sugar cubes and he had a very polite, brief conversation where he said, "She told me to be kinder."
Yes, I did.
And she has spoken of you. I then offered him the sugar cubes. He ate them happily and then ran off down the street.
Mm-hmm. I'm glad my lessons are sticking.
He's a very odd one.
Yes, he is.
I'm almost not used to it.
I can imagine it can be very disconcerting considering what he used to be.
And still gets to be a little bit during football season.
Of course, it's exciting.
Aggressive.
It's exciting. But yes, no, he is truly a dream of freedom. And that is practically a force of nature. So to be a little kinder, if he can, is good. He is not the demon everyone thought he was.
Still scary.
Yes,
Incredibly.
as forces of nature typically are.
As Vincent leans in, as someone who has been run over by him, yes, quite scary.
But he did apologize.
He did. I was astonished. Let me pet his muzzle as apology. It's very odd how something can look like a horse and then not feel like a horse.
I'll finish writing just a few notes on Agarika in my journal and clap it together. Oh, Ez, do you have any prior engagements? I'm going to be looking for a bit more information on an anime in the library. Did you like come?
Actually, I do have something I'm doing, but I had a thought on that, and you may want to cross-reference this in your research. The way it's affecting me, because I know I have met an anime, at least two that I can recall, but it's like it's very hazy for me. It almost is like when you go to like deeper dreaming and you come back and you have the miss.
It is like a dream.
Yeah.
It is. You might be onto something there. I will
So look into that, but also I may have to go out and try to meet one of the an anime that I know I met. Actually, Radari, he's not far from where you work. And see if I can't talk to him about it. And I'll let you know
He's
what he
still
says.
there.
I'm working tonight if you want to have a ride.
Sure.
All right. Well,
And she looks to Vincent and says, you want to go back to mine or you're going to go to yours?
I believe I've left too many things at yours, so if it's all right, I'll go back there.
Sure. I'll see you there once I get done meeting.
And for the two of you, if you run into any more roadblocks with it, I don't know the validity of these, but some knockers in town are apparently known to have consorted with some in anime.
I imagine there would have to be some in the city itself.
You might be able to get more of a lead with knockers. It's just if they can set aside the time to pitch the correct information at you.
fair enough. I will check in with knockers, cross-reference dreaming effects with
Actually,
anime.
as I think about it, Sprocket would probably be an excellent resource of information on that. She has been here forever.
That is true. She is quite seasoned. All right. Well, actually, that's a wonderful lead. Thank you. All right. I suppose here is where we part ways, darling. It is always good to see you. And thank you for the information. I appreciate it.
He nods, and then he also nods and will actually reach down and take Esmeralda's hand for another kiss.
Oh, no. She's not doing this bullshit. She's going to pull him in and actually give him a kiss.
I will cover my face.
Time.
I will cover my eyes.
And
Oscar, you can look at this for fuck's sake.
He does not stop, and then after only a couple seconds, there is eventually a lean in.
Well, perhaps.
And then just for a second, his arm wraps around your lower back until he eventually pulls away. Very well. I was trying to be courtly as he looks around at all the other she who honestly are equal parts like annoyed and a bit jealous that he's not following the courtly love bullshit.
Whatever.
Perhaps just a touch of Fiona in there, eh?
To which Vincent will just roll his eyes in a very clear not on your life and then give an acknowledging nod to you all and leave.
I will also take my leave with a small curtsy.
And S will go with Radari.
Of course. And as Kithane spread about the city for the night, we will call the episode here.
Yes, we will. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining us. And we will pick up here where we left off next week. Yeah. And do join us then. But do, in the meantime, join us on our Discord. That is where we hang out when we are not streaming. Let me get the commands. If I can type. There we go. Okay. That is where we hang out when we are not streaming. We also occasionally do non-streamed Zoom hangouts. There's likely to be one of those on a Friday evening after the V20 game on Fridays finishes its season. And also that's where we post casting calls. And right now there is a ongoing casting call open for Call of Cthulhu, which streams at 3 p.m. on Saturdays, for guest players. So if you're interested in having your characters lose their minds and learn all that Cthulhu mythos and have a grand old time in the process, you might consider joining to be a guest character in that game. It's a lot of fun. So do join us there. And of course, if you would like to see our back episodes, you can check out our YouTube. Thank you, Juni Vanesh, for covering for me. Our YouTube channel has over 6 years of TTRPG content for your perusal, including back episodes of this game. And also check out the London Esoteric Society YouTube. That is where our amazing Keeper Tis posts her content for perpetuity. She has a D&D campaign there called Ishval. She has her London Esoteric Society game stored there, and she also has other games that she has run stored there as well. Check that out. And do check out our friends. They do amazing things not only at our virtual tables, but they do things on their own channels as well. Ravnos Archon, what do you do?
Well, I'm currently on break, so I'm only doing little mini series here and there. Right now, I'm running Daggerheart, and everybody seems to be having a good time with that. It's a fun little system. But when I get back up and running, I will roll out the schedule. I might be shifting some shows around, so we'll see what happens.
Awesome. Do go to his channel, give him a follow, give him some love from us. And Junie Von Esch, what you got going on?
I am turning around and struggling to choke yarn, stab fabric, and talk about shit while I'm crafting. If I'm not there, then I'm over on that guy's channel, the troll. I'm on the troll's channel when he gets back alive because I'm in a couple of his shows because I like him torturing me. If I'm not there, then I'm on. Don't shake your head at me, sir. If I'm not there, then I'm here, either getting back tortured by that asshole or the other one that's turning around on Friday nights, or I'm torturing people on Saturday nights. It's all torture, and I'm here for it.
And of course, DM Daddy RPG is where you can catch Jen of Thieves and her husband as they run and play various TTRPGs on their channel. And Psychoshire, she does video games on her channel almost every night, it seems. So do check her out if you're interested in various video games. And Cirque Lunagus also does gaming on his channel, video games. So do check him out as well. And of course, if you would like to get some studio merch, you can do so at our Zazzle store. That is where we have various things, such as a Camp Wish a Motherfucker Would Camp Counselor t-shirt. I think Oscar needs that. I do.
Honestly, most trolls deal with too much, and so most of them probably need that t-shirt.
Yeah. Can't wish a motherfucker would.
Just have Uncle Oski on the back of it. It'd be perfect.
But yeah, so if you want to see that shirt and other items that we have that we had to list based on Zazzle policy as adult, you want to make sure you're signed in to an account there on Zazzle and that you have your settings set so that you can see all items. Okay. Otherwise, you won't see that at all. It won't show up in the listings at all. Okay. And of course, that's if you want merch. If you want to support these amazing players here and the ST here, you can show off your biddies. Bits and donations are distributed amongst our cast here at McStabber Studios. If you would like to support the studio itself, you can do so by subscribing here on Twitch. Or if you have Amazon Prime, you get one free subscription a month. You might consider giving that to us. Otherwise, if you don't want Twitch to be a nasty pimp that takes nearly half, you can buy Mama a coffee. Yeah. Mama is perpetually exhausted. Buy me a coffee. But seriously, if you cannot financially support, we understand economies are fucked right now. And literally everything is stupid expensive. So really, or if you're not inclined to, that's valid, totally valid. You can also support us by going to YouTube and subscribing to the channels, both ours, McStabber Studios and London Esoteric Societies, for free. The subscriptions there are free. And you can like and comment, both like and comment on the videos that you watch on those channels. What that does is it teaches the YouTube algorithm that our content is engaging. And it promotes it higher in the search rankings when people search for TTRPG content like ours. And it also pushes our content out to front pages of people that watch TTRPG content. So more people see our streams, more people join our community, more people tune in for streams. It's a great way for free that only takes a few minutes to support our community. And we really appreciate everyone who does that already. We do engage with comments. So, post something there. And schedule, I think I'm on schedule. Yeah, I think I've done everything. So schedule coming up. We are full up, y'all. Full up. We're back. It's New Year. We're full up. Friday at 8 p.m. Eastern. It is the season finale of season 2 of Vampire the Masquerade V20 for Dust We Are, run by Shanky. Yeah. And this one down here is in it. Mm-hmm.
What could go wrong? We're totally
Everything.
fucked.
Everything.
Yeah, I know.
Everything. Everything.
Yeah, this version of Chicago is worse than Windy City's version of Chicago.
Absolutely it is.
You wouldn't think that's possible, but it totally fucking is.
Totally fucking worse. Yeah, so tune in on Friday for the season 2 finale of that. And then on Saturday at 3 p.m. Eastern, we have Call of Cthulhu, London Esoteric Society, where the intrepid investigators of the London Esoteric Society are going crazy, y'all. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Join them. It's a fun game. And then we have at 8 p.m. Eastern, we are now in our 4th season? Yeah, 4th season of Chicago Hidden City. It's a V5-ish game. Maddox and I are in that. Mm-hmm. Junie's storyteller there. Ravnos Archon, he's a guest. He's been seen. He's
washed his balls for this.
He washed his balls for it, okay?
Hey, folks, if you ever want Ravnos to play an Irishman, he apparently does a really specific kind of Irishman.
Yes, he does. But anyway,
With love.
So we have kicked off. It is 2012. Hardestat got his head popped off by Theo Bell. Jan Peterzoon's been assassinated because, another Bruja Karlak basically fucked the timing up. And literally... So now, this session, what we are having is a brouhaha. Bruja from around the globe are joining together to discuss this issue. Anarch, Cam, Independent.
Sabat.
Prop, maybe.
There's
Maybe.
Bruja everywhere.
Yeah. So literally... join us. The guys of the crew, because I am the only female of the players there. The guys of the crew are all going to be playing different canon Bruja. We have 2 guests that are going to be appearing with us that will also be playing Bruja. So we're going to have a Bruja session. Talking about the fallout of this and how it affects the clan as a whole. Because how often do you get to see that played out? Never.
No, you only hear about lore. You never get to experience it.
Yeah. So we're going to be doing that on Saturday at 8 p.m. Eastern. So join us for that. And of course, like I said, we will be back next Wednesday to pick up where we left off with Changeling, The Dreaming, Stained Glass, Season 4. And lastly, I'm going to say, please take care of yourselves, y'all. Get your shots. COVID and flu are still hospitalizing people. Hell, flu still kills people, y'all. For real. Get your fucking shots. There are literally measles outbreaks of all age groups now. And it's staggering numbers at this point from people not vaccinated. Please get your vaccines and vaccinate your fucking kids. Okay? Not vaccinating kids is malignant negligence. Okay? Also, take your meds, drink your water, get some sunshine when you can. But make sure you wear that SPF, because even if you think you don't need it, you do, because skin cancer is ugly and it's nasty and it's horrible. Okay? Also, our fascist in chief is trying to get us into a war. Period. He's doing everything he can to benefit the wealthy in this country and to fuck over everyone else. And he's fucking over our allies. He is literally doing horrible things. ICE is literally doing horrible fucking things. Literally, one of them murdered a woman, called her a fucking bitch. And then another one, like just today or yesterday, I forget which day it was, literally told another person, y'all shouldn't protest or else you'll be like that lesbian bitch. That's what ICE is. Fuck ICE, fuck the police, none of them are your friends. Please be as safe as you can, y'all. And if you voted for this regime, voted Republican in either the presidential election or previous like special elections or whatever, and plan to vote Republican in the midterms, fuck off. Blood's on your hands. Literal murders are on your hands. Yeah. Murders in the fucking street. Of citizens. Not criminals. Not illegals, even though no human being is illegal by existing. Truly. That's what's on your hands. If you voted third party in the presidential election thinking it was a protest vote, yeah, you caused this too. If you abstained but could vote, you're the worst of the bunch. Because not only did you enable fascism to take firm control in our country, you didn't have the fucks for anybody else to actually contribute to your civic duty of voting. You couldn't think of anybody else but yourselves. That is some sociopathic bullshit. Fuck off, die in a fire, go to hell. You're not welcome here. For the rest of us, as I said, please be safe as you can. Pay attention to your groups in your area online that post up about activities in your area. Be as safe as you can. It is going to get worse this year, y'all. It's midterms. It is going to get worse. Y'all should study Reconstruction because this has happened before. It just hasn't been on the national scale. Look at what the South did during Reconstruction. Imagine that was basically the Klan doing it, and imagine our government is run by the Klan, because it is. It is. Said with all sincerity, please look out for yourselves, look out for your loved ones, look out for your neighbors. Y'all have a good night.